everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So, before we get started, I wanted to address a couple things. If contradictions seem to occur within a reading, just know this can happen for a few reasons. One being that people often are contradictory, especially when it comes to emotions and romance, and that can show in the cards. So, I thought that was a given, but I guess I have to say it. Also, remember, I'm reading for hundreds or thousands of people. That's why we readers always remind you to take what resonates and forget the rest. Because one card may be for Joe in Idaho, and the next card might be for Kato in Japan, for example. The readings are meant to channel collective energies. So it's up to you to decide what fits your specific situation, if any of it does, and what doesn't fit. There are lots of great readers on YouTube that you can try to find someone else who matches your energies better, okay? On one of my last videos, I had someone having an argument with themselves in my comments section, talking about this doesn't fit this, and this isn't true for that. Comical, really, how triggered they apparently were over a general reading. If the reading bothers you that bad, did it occur to you you might not have chosen the right option? Or the right reader? Or that maybe tarot isn't for you after all? I suspect it did fit more than they'd like to admit, hence the triggered reaction, and I understand, but I don't allow carrying on like that in my comments section, FYI. I think of a general tarot reading like they're a story. So if you're watching a movie, you don't get mad and take it personally if it doesn't fit your life the way that you want it to. Okay? Well, most of you don't. And conversely, you can still find parallels to your own life situations that often offer you helpful guidance and catharsis that you're looking for that might, help you out. So they're both art forms. And, pay $1,000 for Teresa Caputo if you want your socks blown off. I hear she's really good. Otherwise, as always, take what resonates and forget the rest. It's just a reading, okay? So today's reading is sort of an energy checkup. What's going on in this connection? What's going on with your person? How are they thinking about you? How are they feeling about you? What's going on? We have 3 options to choose from. The green card is option 1. Option 1 is the green card. The yellow card is option 2. And the orange card is option 3. So pause the video if you need more time. Remember, use your intuition to pick. Yeah. The timestamps will be in the description box below. And to those of you viewers who my readings resonate with, and who always let me know how much they resonate and how much you loved the reading and how appreciative you really are for my posting videos, I'd like to thank you so much for that. That really lifts my spirits, and it's good to know that I'm appreciated. So thank you for that. Also, thank you to my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. You'll never know how much I appreciate you. I really enjoy doing these readings, and it is my honor to do the readings, and especially my honor to do the personal readings as well. And if you'd like a personal reading, the details for that are in the description box below. So once more, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started. Welcome, Pile 1. This is your reading. So the question is, what's going on in this connection? Okay? What's going on in this connection? Well, we've got the Ace of Swords here. This can talk about communication, ideas, a new beginning. Often a lustful new beginning, because that's a phallic symbol on that card. Somebody's coming in with an apology. They want a new beginning. First, they need to apologize. They did something against you. Had something to do with a home. Um, Disagreements about values, disagreements about a relationship, perhaps about children, unequal give and take. Somebody was giving more to the connection than the other. They're wanting to change that. That cycle is ending. And something new is going to happen here. So you're graduating to the next level, okay? With this connection is graduating to the next level. So there's going to be a new beginning. So there's going to be a communication about a new beginning. And a new beginning that has passion in it, okay? But it is mostly going to be about, sharing your ideas. Somebody's got new ideas about this connection and how to make it work, or how to progress in it at the very least. And it's also about apologizing for ghosting in a connection. If not ghosting, then just taking what you can leave, and then taking what you can get and leaving the connection. So this is your person, perhaps. Both these are air sign energies. Could be in their chart, but doesn't have to be. But they took from you more than they were giving, and they regret that, and they want to apologize for that. But the reason that they did that was because of they're having an unhappy home situation. Whether they were involved with another partner, or just if they have kids at home, some sort of a family situation, perhaps. It is as simple as you guys differ on what it means to be a family and what it means to be a couple. Differences about values, family values, and commitment values. Differences here that come between the two of you. So this person felt that he couldn't have this with you for whatever reason, so he took what he could get, or she could get, and left. But now the universe has stepped in, and you're being elevated. The lessons that you were meant to learn here, the concepts that you were meant to grasp, those have been learned, and you're moving up. There's an ending of a cycle so that a new one can begin. I did get the Cycles card here for the Mystic Moon's Oracle deck, so yeah, definitely, a cycle is ending, and what you've gone through in the past with this person was meant to happen. It was part of your evolutionary process. It was meant to happen, and now you're graduating to the next level. It's graduation day. Look at her. She's very happy. Footloose, fancy-free, having accomplished, the Fool's journey. Getting ready to start a new one. Okay. For the majority of you watching this, your soulmates in separations. In separation, we've got two separation cards here. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And these cards are slippery. The separation card. So I feel like there was a separation that occurred. For some of you, there might be a separation that's occurring. If this person has another family, that could apply to you or apply to some of you. But more or less, it's those who are watching this are in separation from this person, I'm getting. So let's get some more cards. Yep, feeling that all is lost. Being lost in self-pity. Not seeing the forest for the trees. Not realizing that there's still a chance to make good in this connection. There could be some, self-pity communicated when you get in contact, when you have communication with this person. Them explaining how sad they were without you, how disappointed and heartbroken they were without you. And this makes sense because one of the message from your person cards that came out for this, for option 1 is, where is it? I'm afraid I missed my chance with you. So this would, if you look at this dude on the card, this guy on the card, he's looking down at the knocked over cups. This is love lost. Okay? Feeling like, damn, I lost my drinks. You're the drinks, figuratively, okay? But behind him, he's got a couple more. The Two of Cups. There's still a chance here, but he's afraid he lost the chance. Or she. Take what resonates. Readings are never gender specific. We've got the card in reverse, the Sun card. It's a Leo energy card, so it could be in somebody's chart, but doesn't have to be. And what remains, I feel, is that there is a chance for a 4-star relationship. Okay? Not necessarily a 5-star, but a 4-star, because even in reverse, this is a positive card. Let's see what else comes out. Fire sign energy, again, another Leo card. Somebody could be a Leo here. This is a good omen for any relationship reading, as it does talk about warmth and passion, as well as a loyal friend and a wise and successful person, and somebody that's willing to take action to get what they want. And so I feel like while the happiness in the connection may be a little bit dimmer than what you would have originally had wanted, and there may still be some ego in the connection, around, sort of focusing on superficial things as opposed to like depth in the relationship. I feel like there will be great strides or actions taken to really focus on the warmth and the goodness within the connection. And if you're the feminine, likely this is how your person sees you, okay? Sees you as the Queen of Wands. And that makes sense because we got the Passion card. The second Romance Angels card that I pulled was Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay? This person thinks you're hot. No, this person, basically thinks you're hot. Thinks, knows that you're a passionate person. And they want to have that again with you. They want to initiate a conversation so you can start moving back towards you. Okay? What else? The High Priestess. The High Priestess is, a reserved person. This person could be reserved. Also, for a couple of you, this could be a same-sex relationship, but doesn't have to be. But, where this tends to be more of an open person, this tends to be more of a quiet person. Somebody that doesn't talk very much. Somebody that, this person would probably say, hey, you need to open up a bit more. I really like it when you open up. It also talks about this being a spiritual connection. And that this person is getting in touch with their higher self. Because the next message from your person card that came out was, I'm listening to my higher self's guidance. So this definitely indicates somebody who is listening to their higher self. They're kind of facing the dark within themselves and the light within themselves, coming to terms with that. Their mind is fertile with ideas, regarding you and this connection. And they're probably communicating with you telepathically as well. But for the most part, this is someone that is looking deeply within. Maybe so much so within that you don't hear much from them. But the High Priestess is someone who looks within and listens to their intuition. And that's what this person is doing. And also, there are some secrets that could be indicated here with this card. And maybe not even like a big secret. Doesn't have to be an enormous secret. Just that this person is reserved. They don't share real openly. It's more of like a need-to-know basis. But they want you to understand that, right? If they come across reserved, like they're holding secrets back, or they're not sharing with you as much as you would want them to, they're not as boisterous as you are as the Queen of Wands, then it's not necessarily anything bad. It's just the way they are. They're more reserved. I want you to try to understand me. I think this person getting in touch with their intuition, that might be Might be a change for them with Metamorphosis card. And it's the thing that is bringing them up to this next level, allowing them to grow by listening to their intuition, being in touch with their intuition, sort of facing themselves more. It's helping this connection to evolve. Okay. For some of you, this person might be ending a marriage or another commitment. That cycle is ending. Their time with that person is done. They've learned what they've come there to learn. And for more of you, this is about a commitment, a traditional commitment, a spiritually guided relationship and connection. Your person's a bit more traditional perhaps, or perhaps you are, but you're both spiritual, I'm getting. And the commitment that you're going to be entering into is one that is more committed, more solid, more traditional. So we've got, that was Leo energy with the Sun card, and then that was Taurus energy with the, this one here, Hierophant, and then this is Pisces Moon energy or Cancer. I believe the World card is Capricorn. But all the elements are here. I just point those out because those are the majors. Yeah, Justice. There is marriage here involved in this connection somehow, I'm feeling. For others of you, legal issues or contracts. Like you or your person, though, are going to have a new beginning. Maybe you are technically separated from this person. Maybe you're married to this person and you're technically separated from them. And so that time is ending. That cycle is over. And for those of you who are involved with someone who is married, then that time is over for them and their partner. But they're feeling sad about it. Naturally, you feel sad. I mean, it's very rare that you would leave a marriage, even a bad one, without feeling sad. But for those of you who are married to this person but are separated, this person wants a new beginning with you. For all of you, this person's wanting a new beginning with you, and to apologize and to come to terms on the connection. Giving more equally to you the way that you gave to them, seeing you very much in a high light, feeling very connected to you spiritually. I feel like, if they were involved with another partner, they saw that connection through rose-colored glasses, and they've woken up from that illusion. And there is a sense that maybe you saw this person in a light that's different from who they really are, or vice versa. But I feel like this is a card of, this is about wish fulfillment, okay? This is about getting that happiness, that day in the sun. Feeling nurtured by one another, feeling warm together, having fun, being playful and childlike together, letting your guards down. This is what you want. You want healing, and you want warmth to return or to begin in this connection. This person views you as a star. They look up to you, and they think that you are, a very feminine person, a very attractive person. And they want to see you naked. All right, okay. I said that because I felt like saying that. Lady on the Star card's naked, but silliness aside, this person does look at you as wish fulfillment and having, something together as wish fulfillment. And they don't think that it needs to be perfect. They've been through a connection or experience in the past where they had gone in with the expectation that it would be a certain way, perfect. Some of them wanted it to be perfect. And they woke up from that illusion. They got burnt by those expectations. So now they're like, hey, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but it can still be great. They wanted this perfect little happy home life, or 2.5 kids and a sports car in the driveway and a white picket fence. I'm just painting a picture here. And then they realize that's really ridiculous and not desirable in the long run, not achievable in the long run, or if it is achievable, it's not worth it to them to have to do the things that they need to do in order to attain that. It's like a fantasy that's not worth fulfilling kind of thing, if that makes sense. They've grown up from that. They've ended that cycle of thinking that way. They just want it to be great with you. They just don't, they just want you. They just want their star. They want justice in this connection. They want some good luck here. That's their wish fulfillment. To have a ten of coins with you, okay? To grow old with you. To have financial security with you. Just solid. They want it to be solid, But again, I think this person is afraid that you, that they miss their chance with you, that you won't understand, and that they miss their chance with you. With that Hermit in reverse, talking about, this is somebody on the fool's journey who is trying to get to their star, but they're like distracting themselves out of fear, paying attention to their friends, socializing, and just whatever kind of distractions that they can do, they're doing. They're still prone to doing that instead of like continuing to really focus on themselves in the way necessary to listen to their intuition enough to come towards you. I mean, they are listening to their higher self's guidance, but sometimes they still get in this reverse energy thinking, and that's because they're afraid they miss their chance with you, and they're afraid that you won't understand them, or that you don't understand them, or you won't understand them when I try to explain this to you. Try to explain, their side of things. Yeah, they're just really trying to avoid these obsessive thoughts that they have about you, and all the negative thoughts that they have regarding this connection, and whatever it is that they did that they owe an apology to you for. Maybe they let other people put ideas in their head about you that, were wrong. They took bad advice, or it was good advice, but they took it the wrong way and let it put negative thoughts about you in their head. Or they still have someone in their life that gives them advice and it confuses them. Interesting. All right, let's get some couple more overall clarifying cards for this reading, please. Spirit, wrap this up for us, please. Make it clear. What's going on with Pile 1's connection? Make it clear. You got nothing else to say? Okay. Alright. Bottom of the deck. Going towards wish fulfillment. Leaving behind illusions. Isn't that what I said? 7 of Cups is illusions. This is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is walking away. It's going towards the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is another version of the star. Actually, the star came out, and you're reading the star is a stronger indication of wish fulfillment occurring than even the Nine of Cups is. And that's why this person is really trying to come towards you. And despite, everything, I feel like they will. Even with, the obstacles of being confused and being distracted and being afraid, I think they will still come towards you. So let's get an advice card, Spirit. An advice card for pile 1, please, regarding this person and this connection. Came out fast. Okay. Dreams coming true. Very good card. And inner child. Inner child, huh? What's that about? Somebody's inner child keeps sabotaging the connection, maybe? This can be a card about sabotaging happiness. It's still happiness, but you sabotage, like, somebody that only allows them to themselves to have a certain degree of happiness before they, retreat. And that's like an inner child issue. If you see this as a baby or a child on that horse's back, and with it being in reverse, yeah, upside down children. That's pretty symbolic of being, needing to give the child some attention. So let's look at the book on that, so don't miss anything from the inner child here. Inner children, boy, I tell ya, high maintenance. Okay, I tease, but inner child, just as you take care of small children by listening to them, playing with them, and hugging them, so does your inner child yearn for nurturing. This card also asks you to have patience with yourself as you are growing and maturing at your own pace. I feel like that's a message for those of you who want to do this. I'm not telling you to wait, make your own decisions, but that this person is worth waiting for, or at least in the sense that, because we saw this person wants you to understand them, doesn't think you'll give them another chance. And this card is saying, to have patience, and that someone is growing and maturing at their own pace. I feel like it's this person's inner child, but it could be yours as well, right? Because you're obviously soulmates. High Priestess, Hierophant, yeah. Potentially twin flames. World card. For those of you who buy into that. And this says if you're feeling neglected and unappreciated, the most likely reason is that you've been ignoring your inner child's needs. So as with any child, your inner child's needs need daily care and attention, and this includes giving consistently positive feedback. So, tell yourself that you love you, remind yourself that you're a wonderful, perfect child of God. Take care of the kid within. That'll also make you more vigorous and productive in your life. And so, yeah, this person, I think they're trying to take care of their inner child, but they're trying. I'll give them credit. They are trying by, distracting themselves from being social when they should be going towards their star, their wish fulfillment, which is what they clearly want, but having their doubts. Maybe after they have this conversation with you, those doubts will be alleviated. About how you feel, and when they feel understood by you, then they won't need to self-sabotage this connection, or you distract themselves with meaningless things, and so they can show up for you. And then with the dreams coming true card, it says that your heart's desires are manifesting into reality. The fairies ask you to hold fast to your faith and expect positive outcomes. So it says, good news, good news. The life you've been dreaming of is becoming a reality for you. Your affirmations, prayers, visualizations, and other positive practices have brought your dreams to fruition. You're asked to keep the faith. You might be seeing glimmers of your dreams coming true already. Okay. To make this transition successful and complete transition. Okay, metamorphosis here. You're both evolving. Yeah, to see that, transition be successful and complete, you need to continue your faith in your prayers. Ask your God or your higher power to help you release any fears that may cause you to sabotage your success. Oh, so you're the one, viewer. I think it's both of you sabotaging the success. So pay attention to your inner child. Have some fun. Give them the love that you so badly want to give this person in the meantime while you're in separation. That'll help to track them back faster. And yeah, release your fears and know that you deserve this new abundance, and that it will bring much joy to you and those in your life. An affirmation you can say is, my heart is filled with gratitude and excitement knowing that wonderful people and situations surround me now. That's all I've got for you, pile 1, option 1. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. And hopefully this resonated with you. Let me know if it did. Hit the like button, hit the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video. And if you'd like a personal reading, those details are in the description box below. Again, thank you very much for watching and have a good night. Welcome, option 2. So what's going on with your person? Let's see. Spirits, angels, and guides, what's going on with pile 2's person? What's going on with their connection? What's going on with pile 2's person? Someone's healing from a broken heart. Sagittarius energy. Somebody's been stung and therefore trying to heal from that. Trying to come back into balance. Restore harmony. Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy. So somebody that was or is trying to break away from norms, social norms, religious norms, expectations of their families. Somebody that's trying to do their own thing. And the 5 of Cups. So it's in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse talks about getting over self-pity. And then picking up the pieces and moving on from a heartbreak. So it looks like somebody's healing from a heartbreak. The heartbreak may have been caused by somebody that wasn't listening to their inner guidance or their inner truth, but it was instead, in a rebellious stage, trying to rebel against, tradition. And, part of that rebelling from tradition involves, cutting the bullshit, cutting the self-pity, and picking up the pieces and getting over themselves. Making amends. Trying to now take opposing or incompatible elements, mix them together, and create something new. No longer running. Could be a delayed trip for some, but I'm getting like no longer running, no longer thinking that all is lost and that one has to, flee away to heal, but instead healing where you're at. Ten of Cups. Not wanting to move away from something because that something is happiness. So thinking that something is worth staying for, something that represents happiness, completion, fulfillment, satisfaction, a happy marriage, a happy home, children, family. We got the family card from the Mystic Moons Oracle. And I got the Healing Family Issues, Your Love Life Benefits When You Forgive Your Parents from the Romance Angels. So that goes along with that Ten of Cups, which is a card about total emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. And also you see a family on the card, right? If you look closely, a husband and wife and children playing. So someone sort of broke their own heart when they didn't need to. They let negative thoughts penetrate their heart. And they rebelled against that. And that in the rebelling against that, for some of you, that is what is causing this this realization that you can grow where you're planted. You don't have to run away. So let's get the Healing Family Issues. Let's look at that. It says that the answers to your prayers about your love life are based in feelings about your mother and father. The Romance Angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger towards one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of a romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing their behavior. The angels will tell you rather that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and my body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one with yourself, will benefit. See how this person... the Healing Family Issues, I feel like, is applying to both the viewer and their person. I do feel someone tried to flee the relationship. Or was thinking about doing so. But they instead are going to heal their family issues so that they can have this happy family that they're wanting. Okay. They're wanting to heal instead of run away. They want to work through the problems in the connection. They don't want the heartbreak to be for nothing. I feel like the heartbreak that occurred, I think it occurred and that happened, for those of you who this is resonating with, in both you and your person. Like you were both hurt over what's occurred in your connection. Or you are both hurting. But I feel like, again, this is making your person a better person. They say that you made me a better person. They hope you find happiness. And this is the happiness card, or one of them. I think it might be officially the happiness card. And I'm working on healing my childhood wounds. Okay, so that answers that question. The viewer may have some childhood wounds, some parent issues to work out. Most of us do. But specifically, this message of healing family issues is about your person. As they have outright stated in their message to you, I'm working on healing childhood wounds. Okay. What else you got for us, Spirit? Option 2. What's going on in option 2's connection? Make it clear. Make it clear. Oop. So now that they're out of this self-pity energy, they're wanting to rush towards you and put in the work. Putting in the work. Waiting patiently. Removing the unwanted elements. And nurturing the wanted elements. Working on your money. Rushing in to communicate. Perhaps with some brutal honesty. But they're coming out of this self-pity and this feeling of heartbreak and loss. And now that they see that there might be still a chance to correct any problems in this relationship or in this connection, that's what they're wanting to do. And for some of you, you're waiting patiently here. You've been waiting for this person for a while. So someone is rushing in now that they've been able to heal from their issue, from their heartbreaks. Looks like from their childhood wounds. Okay. Even if it means going against the grain, rebelling against the traditions that they grew up with. They're willing to, stand up for themselves now. And go after what they want. They're done being their own worst enemy. They're done running from those negative thoughts that hold them back, that make them feel trapped, even though they've never really been trapped except in their minds. Instead of running from negative thoughts and trying to, block them out and not see their issues, they are facing those issues, embracing them, and combining them with their good traits and qualities in order to renew themselves as a person, renew themselves emotionally, and be more authentic. This person is somebody that you work with, or it could be someone that you have worked with. It is someone that, that you're going to marry. Okay? That's the 10 of Cups. Can indicate marriage. 3 of Pentacles can indicate marriage. The wedding card clearly indicates marriage. This situation involves marriage. Okay? So through cooperation, putting in the effort, paying attention to the details, coming together, working together as a team, just putting, dedicated effort and hard work and being emotionally open and available, then I feel that a wedding is going to occur for a lot of you with this person. So the wedding card says that there is an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's, and it comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answers to your questions. It validates that that you will get married, and asks you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card signals that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something there that will lead to new romance for you. It can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about a relationship, which, we saw that. Your person says they're working on their childhood wounds. It says that your person with this card that they need to let go of anger and heal childhood wounds and family issues. We see that your person is rebelling against traditions and social expectations that they grew up with. So this card is right in line with that. As it can represent your parents' marriage or their parents' marriage and how it's affected their attitudes about relationships. And in a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages and review your feelings with the intention of healing your heart and your relationship. So perhaps it's time to enlist a marital counselor to help you both sort out how you feel. And sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, in which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and renew your heart's willingness to love. I'm not seeing an ending here, though. I'm seeing these as present energies, total emotional happiness and fulfillment, working together, mastering a situation. Okay? It should go without saying, but if ever a message comes out in a reading that seems contradictory, that is because people are contradictory, right? They're complex. And so this two contradictory messages could come out to represent one person and be completely accurate. Completely accurate, that's Psych 101. But it is also could be due to the fact that these readings are watched by hundreds and thousands of people. So, again, one message might be for you, one message might be for them. That's why we always tell you to follow your own intuition and simply take what resonates. But I think it's pretty plain and simple. I don't find this reading confusing at all. I think it's saying that you're going to marry this person. For the majority of you that are resonating with this reading, and only you can know if you're resonating with it or not. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some more cards. Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups. So for a few of you, I feel like you might be or might have been waiting for this person to end a relationship or a marriage. Okay, we did see that talked about in the wedding card, so I have to point that out. For others of you, I feel that this is talking about putting your guards down. Instead of avoiding doing the work, as this guy seems to be doing here, you're going to do the work and you're going to put your guard down. Part of doing the work in a relationship is looking at yourself and your emotions and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and that's what this card talks about. And as a result of that, since this came before this one, then you get the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups can talk about an engagement and or marriage. It talks about, at the very least, it's talking about mutual love and mutual respect, mutual affection. Can even talk about a reconciliation. But it is a spiritually guided union. For those of you who think this might be a spiritual connection of some kind. Two of Cups is a spiritually guided union, a soulmate card. And for some of you, now that this period of feeling sad about the connection and that all is lost, now that period is wrapping up, then I really feel this person is going to come rushing in to communicate this to you. to communicate that they do love you, that your feelings are mutual, and they do want to be with you. I dig it. Can you dig? I can dig it. All right. What else? Did we miss anything here? Yeah, commitment. Wow. Recognition. That recognition card. I'm feeling something for that recognition card. Oh, that's, because we got this card here talking about holding yourself back, having a blindfold on, not being willing to look at disparate parts of yourself. The bad side of yourself and the good side of yourself coming together. I talked earlier about them mixing both the good and the bads about themselves together to create something new. And in so doing, they recognized the truth when they did that. And the truth is that they love you and they want a commitment with you. The truth is that they were breaking their own heart. And they needed to let go of, their family expectations or their religious expectations, whatever expectations that they were trying to live up to, that they needed to rebel against in order to heal this situation, in order to stick it out and put in the work instead of run away. And this involved a lot of work on their part and is involving a lot of work on their part. But they just want to make you happy because you make them a better person. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic reading. They are your family. They're your soul family, and I think they, the cards clearly are saying that they want you to be their family, like for real in the 3D, because they love you. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. So I'll get a Healing with the Fairies Oracle for an advice card, and then that'll be the end of the reading. If you haven't already, please hit the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe. Welcome and thank you to all my new subscribers as well as my existing subscribers. And yeah, hit the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video. So let's get advice for option 2 about this connection, please. Okay, you're just being guided to let go of your fears or any negative thoughts that might be holding you back. By letting you go, you're able to open yourself up to a miraculous resolution. So let me get you an affirmation for that. Some of you might be holding on too tight, wanting this to happen too much. Or, worried that it won't happen. But it will. Letting go. Yeah, it says that you aren't receiving positive results because you're struggling too much to solve the problem. So some of you are watching this happy reading and were like in doubt that this could actually be for you or that it could actually be accurate. This is the angels telling you that, hey, you let go. That'll open you up to this miraculous resolution. And that when you struggle hard to resolve a crisis or a problem, things can actually get worse. So you're being asked to stop the human struggle. Stop thinking about the problems. Stop focusing on negativity. And that can manifest, even more negativity, and say silently or aloud, I am willing to surrender the situation to my Creator right now. This allows heaven to intervene on your behalf. And this will also make you feel relief And you will be really gratified and happy to see how easily and naturally the situation resolves itself. And I feel like this is what your person has had to do. You know, with their healing of family issues and coming to terms with some conflict within themselves. Learning to lower their guards and stop running away. They let that go, and that was what was necessary for you to have this happy outcome here. Surrender. Let it go, let it go. What is that cartoon song? I don't even know. Disney? What is that? Frozen. Yeah. That song popped in my head. But that's for you, option 2. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you liked that reading. And if you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and contact me. My contact information is in the description box below. If this reading didn't resonate, there are other great readers on YouTube that you can watch, or you can pick another option or another reading, okay? Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, option 3. So let's see what's going on in your connection with your person. Spirits, angels, and guides, please tell us what's going on in option 3's connection. What's going on with their person, please? All right. Well, it looks like option 3, that somebody that you are dealing with might present you with false promises. Actually, this is a card about broken promises. Somebody who can't be trusted because they are unstable in their emotions and they really don't know their own selves very well. So how can you offer love to someone else if you don't even know how you feel yourself? Okay? And I think this causes a lot of conflict for this person, because I do think that they see their value, see your value, okay? But they're just unprepared for their emotions, I feel, because one of the message from your person's cards that came out for you was, I'm holding back my love for you. So this person is saying that they love you, but they just don't have that love to offer you. They're not offering it because they're holding it back. And they're holding it back because they're in conflict. They've either been in conflict with you, are in conflict with you, or there are other people interfering in this connection. Could be all of the above. Okay? I think this person is in damage control mode. I feel like their life isn't going very well right now with this Tower card here. I think they're preparing for the worst. And as a result, they hold back their love for you. So this Tower card is Scorpio energy, could be in somebody's chart but doesn't have to be. And it talks about a castle built on sand. And that's instability. It's whatever this is, the situation here in this person's life or in this connection, it is crumbling to the ground. But the good news about that is that once it's crumbled to the ground, then something new can be built in its place on a solid foundation. Something better can be built from the destruction. Okay. Okay. What is causing destruction now at present here is, there being too many delays in the connection and somebody behaving, unstable. Okay. We've got two knights in reverse here. One represents, unstable emotions, um, inability to fulfill promises, someone who lives in a fantasy land that, may paint a pretty picture, but then, leave you feeling deceived and empty. And this is the Knight of Wands, and he is somebody that's non-committal. Very non-committal, flirtatious, and fickle. Changes his mind a lot. Okay, regardless of gender. So, I feel there is conflict in this connection at present here. For those of you that this reading is resonating for, if it doesn't, choose another option or another reading. But, this is what I'm getting. Conflict and ending. Due to the reasons that I just discussed. But this person says they do love you. They're holding back their love for you. But in so doing, all they're doing is creating conflict and creating an ending here. And that ending might come as a surprise to the both of you. But again, it is breaking down somebody's walls, allowing for something better to be built, potentially for something to be better to be built in its place. Okay, let's get some more cards. Looks like you're in separation, either emotionally or actually. Definitely emotionally. For most of you, actually. Somebody's just being vigilant here. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands in reverse. So when the Two of Wands is upright, it's talking about, coveting or wanting something more for yourself and feeling a little bit sad that you don't have it. So that sadness inspires you to start planning action steps on how to take over the world, so to speak. If you look closely at this card, this guy's holding a world in his hand. He's admiring it, thinking about how he can attain it, whatever that means for him. But when it's in reverse, it's talking about not taking those action steps. Not collecting $100, not passing go, just not taking the action steps, and not making a decision that needs to be made regarding a partnership. However, this person is watching you. Okay, we've got the Observer card, the Nine of Wands. Whatever sort of battles that you're experiencing currently with this person, you or this person are keeping an eye on one another. This is a card of vigilance. So the guy in the card's got his walls up, and he's still in the middle of the battle technically, but he's just kind of taking a break and looking around himself, assessing the situation. And that makes sense also because we have the I'm keeping track of you online card. Okay, so this person's keeping track of you online. Let's see what else. The devastation that is occurring is related to someone walking away, someone trying to find their real wish fulfillment. So it could be you might have walked away, or it could be this person who is walking away, because another message is you deserve someone better than me. So this person holds back their love for you and they say that you deserve someone better than them, so they just hang back and observe you online. They look at your social media, or if they don't have that, then they just observe you through friends or acquaintances or some other way, because they have walked away. They've left the connection. They're looking for something better, or you're looking for something better. They think that you deserve someone better. So several of you are going to resonate with the fact that you walked away for something better, or that they think that you should because you deserve something better, they're saying. After this Tower moment here. Tower moment caused by somebody who is unable to fulfill their promises, unable to be faithful in many cases, definitely unable to commit. At the very least, unable to make a decision that would lead to actually seeing something to come to fruition in the connection. Okay. And then we have the Hanged Man in reverse. And so that's Pisces energy. What other energy do we have here? Scorpio and Pisces are the majors. And in reverse, it's saying swinging in the wind, Knowing that if they let go of some bad behaviors, some negative traits or ways of doing things, that their lives and relationships would improve, but just being stuck and unable to do that with the Stuck card from Mystic Moon's Oracle. That came out. So this person's swinging in the wind. They're sort of stuck. They're not seeing the lighter side of the situation, and or aren't being enlightened about the situation, in the sense that they don't see a way forward here with you at this time. And I think it's because maybe, a lot of them aren't allowing themselves to see a way forward because they think you deserve someone better, but it is the same bottom line in either case. And also just they don't want to give up certain traits or habits or behaviors that aren't healthy. I don't think they want to give up. For a lot of them, give up, coming and going as they please. They don't want to stop flirting with other people. Some of them don't want to stop flirting with other people. Okay. Let's get some more cards here. Option 3, make it clear. Bear with me and get some more cards here. This person holds their own self back, with regards to this connection. Because we see they're unwilling to give up certain traits that they have, but yet they do want to have victory in their lives. They do want to be successful and celebrated and supported by others. They do want to be seen as a winner here with the victory card. And I feel like they want to have victory with you. But they like being alone, doing their own things, having their options open. They want to be seen as the big man on campus or the big woman on campus, The one at the bar who is so popular, they buy, a round of drinks for everybody. That kind of a person, whether they can afford it or not. But that's the meaning of this card. And another meaning of the card is that wish fulfillment. Their wish fulfillment is to be victorious in their lives in general. But we already saw with the Hanged Man in reverse that they're not doing anything about that. They're not going after their dreams. They're dreaming, but there's no foundation to their dreams. There's no foundation to their dreams. It's like they started to build a foundation, but then it came crumbling down because it wasn't real. It wasn't built on solid ground. This person is their own worst enemy. So, they walked away from this connection with you with this Eight of Cups. So they could go towards their wish fulfillment, which is to be celebrated, and to be victorious, and to have abundance, whatever that looks like for them. It could be, regarding material things, money, being accomplished and on top of their game at work or with their friends group, whatever the case may be, wanting victory, wanting their wish fulfillment. And I feel like to some extent they are achieving that. But just not in regards to this connection. Maybe not in regards to a connection with anyone else. Because they're coming across in sort of a selfish energy. No, not sort of. Quite the selfish energy. Yeah, very much so. So if you are waiting for an apology from this person, I don't see that forthcoming. I don't see any communication coming at this time because this person's preoccupied with simply, watching you online with their guards up. And also they could be waiting for a communication from you, but it's not coming either. Neither of you are communicating. It looks like for those of you who this resonates with. And any tower moment that's happening between the two of you is only making you feel even more battle weary and more guarded than ever. And less, inclined or willing to bring forth any love offer or communication or communication about your affections. Feeling very, empty at this time. Let's get an overall clarifying card for the spread, please. Overall clarifying and guidance card. Just one, please. Make it clear, make it clear, make it clear. For option 3. I said one more. Spirit's trying to disobey. Oh, boom. Okay. Well, that tried to come out twice. Tried to come out with 2 or 3 other cards at the same time. I said I only wanted one, so Spirit obliged me and gave me it as one card. So it must be important. It's Aries energy card. So we did get this here. I feel like this person still thinks about you. In their head, they haven't left you because they still observe you. They're just not willing to, do anything about it at this time. Because they are preoccupied with themselves. One of the things about the Emperor is that the Emperor can be quite selfish, quite preoccupied with worldly things, with status, power, money, those sorts of things, whether he has a lot of it or not. If he doesn't have it, that might make him, even more focused on it because he doesn't have it and he wants it. Or it just might be he is a successful person. Also might be an age difference between the two of you. One of you might be several years older than the other, but that could be for some of you. Yeah, still continuing to think about you, but unwilling to make the changes, to do the healing necessary to be this emperor upright, who when is upright could be, a very good father or husband figure, as well as, um, advisor. The first time this tried to come out in reverse, then it came out upright. So I think it's wanting me to read both reverse and upright. So I think this is what he imagines, or she imagines they can be. But they keep falling short of that and having to start over. And in the meantime, they just want to be free to have their options open. And so they just watch you online and don't communicate with you or tell you how they feel, even though they love you. But what good is that love if they're holding it back? Holding back their love for you. So that explains why we got the engagement card in reverse. I wasn't going to keep it, in reverse, but I feel that at this time it is reversed. With it upright, it would say that things are moving to a higher level in your love life, and for some of you it might be, okay? But I feel very doubtful in saying that. I think with this reading it's pretty clear that things are not evolving in this connection. That things are pretty stuck right now for the time being, okay? So I don't think that the love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, at least not with this person at this time. And I was happy when the commitment card came out, but right after the commitment card came out the answer is no. So there's no commitment with this person right now. For you, option 3, don't shoot the messenger. You can shoot me if you want to, but that's what these cards are saying. This person is wanting to keep their options open. They're not in a place for a commitment. And they want you to know that you deserve someone better. So the next Angels Answers card, oh no, this is not Angels, Romance Angels. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so maybe this person does see you online or from a distance, however it is that they're watching you, and they see you loving yourself first, and that makes you more attractive. That could be the case for some of you, and for some of you, this is just advising you to put the love that you want to put into this person, take all that love you want to give to this other person, or that you have been trying to give to this other person, and instead redirect that love into you, because when you love yourself first, it makes you more romantically attractive. And I assume that you care about being romantically attracted to this person, or else you wouldn't be watching this video right now. Let me get an advice card from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. And if this reading isn't resonating with you, you can go ahead and select another option, or another reading, or another reader. If you'd like a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. So for option 3, Spirit, what advice do you have for them regarding this connection? Quiet time. So you're being guided to sort of go off on your own and just be your own best friend for a while. This person isn't in a place for commitment right now. Isn't in a place for sharing their true feelings or their feelings of love for you. And so in order to heal from this situation, you need to take some time for yourself. Okay, we did see, this is kind of repeating itself, that these messages about loving yourself first. So I'll read from the quiet time real quick so I don't miss anything. You need time alone, away from other people and environmental noises. Even a brief respite would be extremely rejuvenating for you. Sometimes you're not even aware of the detrimental impact of stress on your life. So we become so accustomed to living in an uproar that We're not aware when our body is telling us it's on overload. The symptoms include illness, unusual fatigue, depression or anxiety, appetite and weight issues, addiction, sleep disorders, irritability, and a desire to withdraw from life. And by drawing this card, you're asked to honor your body and soul by spending some quiet time alone as soon as possible. I'm getting the sense that this person, could stand some time alone instead of, just being in denial about all of their issues, and focusing so much on trying to be the winner in this connection, whatever that means, or just the winner in their life, this victor. Instead of focusing on that, they should be doing their healing work. And as a result of not doing their healing work, things aren't getting fixed. So, you viewer are advised to take an afternoon nap, a long bubble bath, or read your favorite book, regardless of the form that your quiet time takes. You're just asked to keep the promise to yourself without delay. Okay? So an affirmation you can say is, I now give myself permission to be silent within and without. My mind is quiet and I enjoy my own company. Well, that's all I have for you. Option 3. Remember that readings are entertainment only. And so, and energies change all the time. These are, for those that this resonates with, this is a snapshot of current energies. Energies can always change, depending on the actions that you take and what you do in your own life and what decisions that you make, okay? Thanks for watching.